Why anger is such a hard emotion for people with ADHD. Comment your experience down below. So when it comes to anger and it comes to temper, people with ADHD, we have a very short tolerance to things. And the reason that we do is we have an internal dialogue. People with ADHD are kind of constantly talking to themselves. We don't also emotionally regulate. Anger is a very powerful emotion. And this is something that we have a hard time calming ourselves down, because what will happen is something happens, we're now a little bit angry, and now we start talking about it in our head. Imagine having a conversation with your best friend and they're just hyping you up of why to go get into a fight. That's essentially what our brain is doing. It's hyping us up, and it's pulling everything that's ever pissed us off into this conversation all of a sudden. Now we're getting more and more angry about things that didn't even happen, but it's happening in our brain, and we cannot mellow this out. That's why somebody with ADHD, it can go from this little thing that happened, this little, just you irked them, to now they are throwing stuff in a fit of rage because they cannot regulate out that emotion. They don't realize that it's escalating so much, and they can't calm it down. I know, because I'm ADD and ADHD. I was originally diagnosed ADD at 13, re-diagnosed ADHD at 17. And no one ever told me about this. And the thing I've noticed is once my internal dialogue starts going and I notice myself getting really angry over something, I have now gotten it to where I'm conscious enough to, I have to break away. I have to put on some music. I have to go take a walk. I have to find other ways to help regulate myself. And outdoors typically does it for me and will help soothe me down to where I can logically get of what was upsetting me, why am I upset, and get rid of that emotional side that amps me up and cut that dopamine feed off. And it does wonders of actually getting your temper and your anger under control, because again, it's not an excuse when you're ADHD. It's just that you have to learn different coping tools.